Hi everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another Wednesday recipe video. And today we are going to be making a super easy 3 ingredient no-churn Thai milk tea ice cream. Timestamps are down below in the description if you want to skip the initial blah blah, but stick around if you want to hear a little bit about what we're making first. Only there's not much to say because the clue is in the title. 3 ingredients, no-churn ice cream. All you need is Thai tea, double cream and condensed milk. That's it. You do need a little time to make this in advance because you have to make the tea infused cream, and that's basically a glorified tea. But once you infuse the cream, you do need some time to let it cool down and chill, otherwise you won't be able to whip it, and you do need to whip the cream thickly so that it will freeze without any ice crystals. And then of course you need some hours to freeze it. Other than that, super easy. So with all that said, let's go to the kitchen and see how it's done. Let's start by making some Thai tea infused cream. Here I have 30 grams of Thai tea. This is the Chatamro stuff. I'll show you the packet actually. This stuff, I should really put it in a proper pot or something, but I just keep it in the bag. Good stuff. And there are 2 ways of doing this. Either you can dump this straight into the cream in your saucepan, or you can be like me and make some tea bags. And these are quite big, but I am going to make a couple of tea bags because if you pack them too much, then they can't infuse properly, so don't overpack them. Also, I'm doing this on a plate because this stuff is very fine and it tends to get everywhere. Now let's deal with the cream. I'm going to use 600 milliliters of double cream, and this is looking a bit solid actually because I bought this on the way home because it was an office day and it got a little bit shaken up in my bag, but don't worry, this will melt. I'm going to pop our Thai tea bag straight in, and I'm going to bring this to a simmer. Uh-oh, I prodded a bit too hard and now one of my bags has popped open. Never mind. Stir gently. I am going to pass this through a sieve in a minute. There is a reason why I didn't go for this straining it through a bag method, and that is because actually I gave myself a pretty neat paper cut. I don't know if you can see that on my middle finger, and everything hurts at the moment, so I'm trying to keep stuff, doing general stuff, at a minimum. So I don't want to be squeezing one of those milk bags because you need both hands for that. This way I only really need to strain it through a fine sieve. And as soon as it starts bubbling, start the timer for 10 minutes and we're going to simmer it and infuse it for 10 minutes, gently stirring. It's been 10 minutes, let's turn the heat off. The smell is amazing. Right, let's strain it. So I've got a large bowl with a fine sieve and I'm just going to pour it through. I'm going to gently squeeze. Let's put this away. Give the underside a scrape. And we can get rid of this now. Let's give this a little stir. There will be some tiny leaves in there, but I'm not too worried about that. And to stop it from forming a skin, I'm going to do my usual trick of laying down some cling film, making sure that it touches the surface. That's the one annoying thing working with creams and milks, is you always get that skin if you don't do this trick when it's cooling down. And now we need to let this cool down completely and then chill it in the fridge for at least 3 hours. You can speed this up by putting this in a bigger bowl full of ice, but I've got time, so I'm just going to let it wait. This will take a few hours. Cream is nice and chilled. Now let's whip it until it starts to thicken. Lovely. Once it gets to this stage where it's all goopy, we're going to add a can of condensed milk. Usually you add a whole can. I like mine a little less sweet, so I'm going to add maybe most of a can, but usually you add a whole can, so it's up to you how sweet you want it. As you see, I'm not going to bother scraping down the thing. There are a couple of tablespoons left. Again, it's all down to your taste and preference. And I'm just going to whisk this in too. Lovely. Now when it's got to this stage, which I call spoonably thick, we're going to freeze it. I'm just got an old takeaway container, any freezable container will do. And we're just going to spoon this right in. Just going to cover it. And I'm going to freeze it for at least 4 hours. 5 is better, even better is overnight, so I'll see you later. That Thai tea is insanely fragrant, it smells amazing. Okay, I'm going to wrap up soon because this is going to melt fast. Check it out, it's only been out of the freezer for about 10 minutes and it's already melting, so I'm going to take a bite. Cheers! Stunning. Stacks of Thai tea flavour, and because Thai milk tea is made with a little bit of condensed milk, it's even more true to life. I'd love to make like a double Thai tea float, make a Thai milk tea and then put a scoop of this on top. Although as we are talking, it is fast turning into soup. That's the best and the worst thing about being a food content creator in the summer. The best thing is you get to make and eat a lot of ice cream. The worst thing is you have to work with the ice cream in these temperatures. So there you go, a 3-ingredient no-churn Thai tea ice cream. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video and I hope you will join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full written recipe on my blog tastcakes.com, follow me on Instagram, I'm tastcakes.tastes, and find me on TikTok too, I'm tastcakes there too, but my handle is food in slow motion. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more, give this video a like if you liked it to help other people find it, comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular, and I'll see you all next time. Be good, be nice, and have a good week. It's so hot in here. Literally, it's only been 15 minutes since I took this out of the freezer.